the first CVS haul of the new year. Today obviously we will be doing the CVS haul for the first week of January, so the 1st of the 1st 2017, which started on Sunday. I have just put up the CVS shopping list, which goes through all of the breakdown deals that I guess have personally stood out to me this week, so do check that out if you have more deals to get this week, or if you want to supplement the shopping list that you've already carried out at CVS, or if you haven't even gone to CVS yet, there's obviously still time. You've got until the end of Saturday night, so check those deals out and see if any of those catch your eye as well. So before we get right into the deals, before I go through everything, there are a few different not disclaimers, but mentions that I want to make about certain things within this haul. So the first one, I'm going to mention the giveaway from the other day which I posted. Obviously today's Thursday, this may go more like on Friday, however the giveaway winners I haven't announced officially, shall we say, but I've contacted the two individuals that did win, and those are Nancy Hickman, I believe, and the other one was Buzzard5454. You both don't have actual channels, and therefore I can't actually private message you over YouTube, so what I have done is I've actually replied to the comments that you've left on that video from the other day, so please can you get back to me with the information in that message. I've left my email address so you can contact me at the savvysteph@gmail.com address, so that you can kind of get in touch with me, and then I'll obviously forward on all the details to be able to get the prize out to you. So if you can get back to me as soon as possible. Obviously I said that there would be a 4-hour kind of wait to make sure that you get back to me. If not, I'm going to have to change the winners. I'll make that a little bit longer, so I guess I'm looking kind of for a reply by tomorrow morning, so if you can do that, that would be great. Otherwise I am going to have to pick other winners, because obviously, you know, those coupons, like I said, do have an expiry date on them, and I'd love to get them out as soon as possible to one of you. So that's definitely the first mention. If I can really try and find another way to message you, I'm going to try and do that, but I believe that you have to have like an authorised channel and an about page now to be able to message you privately through YouTube. So if you can do that, to all of the other people that kind of joined my giveaway, please do that in advance, just in case you know, I do have to pull second winners out. So that's the first thing to bear in mind, and the next thing to bear in mind is that I am actually wearing the ELF Cosmetics lip, let me find it here. It was the moisturising lipstick that I picked out from a ELF deal, cosmetics deal the other day at CVS. I believe it was probably now 2 weeks ago. I am wearing the which one am I wearing? This is the red carpet one, which I said wasn't as good. I believe the other one that I have just used now has a little bit more payoff. I believe it's Ravishing Rose. It looks a bit more like this one, but it's a totally different colour. I would say this one isn't that great because the payoff isn't that much different to the one I'm wearing, but I think these are really great lipsticks if you're looking for something that is super moisturising and has a good kind of opaque colour. It's super moisturising, like I just said there, and I think it definitely does stand up to some of the more higher end brands in terms of kind of the feeling on your lips and how smooth it goes on. So if you do get the opportunity to pick up cosmetics deal, more specifically ELF deals, in your shopping trips in the next few weeks, then definitely do bear this in mind. I think this is a great product, and at only $3 you can't really go wrong. So that is my second announcement for this video, and the third announcement for this video is to just bear in mind we have a lot of Crest deals this week, and the coupon in kind of that we would be concerned about in both of these deals, especially the first deal I'm going to come across with you today, is the P&G coupon booklet that we got this week, and it is the $2 off 1 Crest toothpaste, 3 ounce or more. This is the one that excludes Crest regular, cavity, baking soda, tartar, control, kids and trial and travel size. So it's this one. I'm just going to kind of zoom this into you. It's this one here. Now obviously it doesn't have to be the pictures on the screen, which things are falling all over the place, so it doesn't have to be the picture on the actual coupon, should I say, that you should be worried about. As long as it kind of matches the description in the wording, it's perfectly fine. Obviously Crest have loads of different pro health varieties, and I'll come to obviously mine when I go through each individual product, but this now has a cashier, like a red notification on it, as does the Crest 3D White Glamorous White, which is beneath it here, and this is something that I haven't actually seen before. I'm not sure whether it's ever been put on other coupons. Please do tell me if you've seen this before, but this has a little cashier note in red now which says please verify purchase. Use of this coupon without proper purchase constitutes fraud. Now obviously all coupons, if you use them against their legal wording, constitutes kind of fraud. So this is a little bit of a different thing that they've obviously done to kind of really highlight this to the cashier. You shouldn't worry about this. This isn't going to prevent, or it shouldn't prevent you actually picking up the products and using this coupon with it in the kind of deals that I'm going to show you. This is just, I guess, to make the cashier doubly aware. Maybe this specific coupon has been used inappropriately in the past, and they're just, as the manufacturer, wanting to cut down on that happening, because obviously they'd be losing money on this. The only time that I would think that this may be or may backfire on you in terms of maybe, you know, a problem might arise at checkout is if there is a new employee that, you know, hasn't dealt with coupons a lot, and this may be kind of quite alarming to them. And some cashiers unfortunately think that the actual image on the coupon has to match the product, which it doesn't. They're just giving you examples of products that it can be used on, but obviously, you know, in the wording is the proper legal information, and that is the one Crest toothpaste 3 ounces or more. As long as the toothpaste that you pick up doesn't include any of the exclusions like I just mentioned before, then you should be totally fine. So just make sure if that is a problem at the checkout, just make sure that you kind of go over that with the cashier or call the manager just to double check. So let's move on with the video. Let's get started with the deals for this week, because we have some really good ones that I've managed to pick up, and I'm really looking forward to showing them to you. So let's move on to the video. Okay, so the first deal I'm going to be looking at this week is the Snickers Crisper deal. This is a super easy deal to pick up, really simple. It's going to satisfy, or it's going to be your candy fix for the week, I guess. This one will definitely be going to my father-in-law, and this is the Snickers Crisper. I'm not sure whether this is actually new, but this is crisp rice, milk chocolate, caramel, peanuts and 2 squares, so it's a little bit of a different take on a Snickers bar. This specific one is 1.41 ounces, and it does have to be this sized Snickers Crisper bar to take part in this deal. I believe there are other versions of this. I think there's an almond Snickers bar, but please be aware that you probably should pick this one up, because I believe the checkout 51 rebate on it is purely for the Snickers Crisper, and if you want to get the best deal out of it, we've maybe not picked this deal up otherwise, then do go for the Snickers Crisper. There is another bar which is more of a king size bar. It's probably double the size of this. That isn't included in the deal, so make sure that you pick the right one up. So this is the 1.4 ounce one. As I said, this was on sale this week for 99 cents. We have 75 cents worth of extra care books coming back from buying this bar. We also have a 50-cent coupon from coupons.com which you can print out. Obviously the links and everything like that are below. I just say that every time, just to, you know, for all of the new people that are watching me, to make sure that they check those out below. I've always got everything easily down there for convenience. And we also have a 25-cent off rebate, like I just said, from checkout 51. So the running total for this is going to be 99 cents. We've got 75 cents coming back to us from an extra care book. The total, when you take 50 cents off that 99-cent running total, is 49 cents. And then we're obviously going to get a 75-cent extra book back, so that's going to make this into a 51-cent moneymaker. So even if you don't like Snickers, donate it to someone who does, and you will get 51 cents to kind of take off the total of something else that we're going to buy this week. So let's move on to that deal. The next deal we're going to talk about was the Crest deal. Now this is the one from the shopping list that I uploaded, I believe yesterday. This is the one that I decided to take part in. There is another Crest deal this week where if you spend $15 on Crest, and I believe specific Oral-B, you can check the Internet Extra Care Book site out for the specific items that are selected to take part in that deal. But there's also the other Crest deal this week where you will be getting a sale price on the item. So this is for any Crest 3.5 to 4.2 ounces, and I've gone for the Crest Pro Health Advanced. This is a 3.5 ounce extra gum protection toothpaste. These were on sale for $2.99, which is quite a good deal for these toothpastes, and I know, so I picked up 2 of them. There were quite a few other ones included in this deal, and my location was well yellow tagged, so it was easy to differentiate the ones that were reduced to $2.99 versus the ones which were obviously included in that $15 deal. I believe I said $7 before that you're getting back from the other deal, but I think it was $5. Again, I'll write it like just below here just to double check that for you, and in my shopping list as well I'll obviously mention all about that deal, and if you want to incorporate it in with this deal as well, because there's going to be a coupon conflict. But yeah, I picked up these ones, so I picked up the ones that were on sale. The other things which were included in the other Crest deal, they weren't on sale, and they were bigger products and different products as well. So I picked these up like I just said. So I could use 2 of these $2 P&G coupons, which I just mentioned about, so you need to use 2 of those, 2 off both of them. I know a lot of us also had a $2 off 2 CVS personalised coupon for Colgate toothpaste or any other toothpaste. That might throw you off and think that you may only have to, or could only use that on Colgate, but you can actually use it on any other toothpaste, so that includes Crest obviously. So that's going to be an additional $2 off, so our running total 2 times $2.98, so that's going to give us $2.98? 2 times $2.99 is going to give us a running total of $5.98. We're getting no extra care books back from this deal. We've got that $2 coupon times 2 from P&G, so $4, and we've also got that $2 coming back from the CVS personalised coupon. So our out of pocket is we're in the minus, so we're minus 2 cents, and obviously our total, because we aren't getting any extra care books back, is also going to be a 2-cent money maker. So yeah, it's not the biggest money maker, but we can add that to our 51-cent money maker from the Snickers Crispers bar, and we've now got 53 cents that we can move into a different transaction and take off the outstanding total of something else. So yeah, this is a great deal, it's a free deal, and so I do recommend that you pick that up this week if you do have the coupons, and obviously that personalised coupon in addition. Otherwise, maybe decide on this deal or the other deal, which I mentioned in my shopping list. I'll leave the link to the shopping list just so you can see the difference between the 2 Crest deals this week, and pick the one which is obviously going to be more beneficial to you. Okay, so the next deal I'm going to talk about is the Schick deal. This was on the Schick disposable razors. We often have Schick disposable razor deals. They change depending on the week, but this week all Schick razor disposable packs were on sale for I was going to say $5.99. They're sometimes on sale for $5.99, but this week they were on sale for $7.99. I decided to go with a different pack than I usually pick up. I don't know whether this is actually the sensitive razors. I usually try and pick them up in a sensitive pack, but this one just stood out to me this time, so I decided to get it. And this is the Schick Quattro variety. I usually can't pick the Quattro variety up or the Extreme 3 if I take part in some other deals. I think like last week or the week before, because oftentimes I don't have a specific coupon for Quattro or Extreme, or the coupon specifies you have to buy 2 or something along the lines of that. So I just decided to go for something a little bit different here. I didn't have a kind of a constraint on not picking this variety up, so I just thought I'll get it and I'll try it out myself probably. And these are the 4 blade ones, so they're probably a little bit better than the other disposable razors, because these are usually a little bit more expensive generally. And these also come with the Skintimate Raspberry Rain, I believe, like on the little strip of soap that's on razors, and obviously they're a beautiful pink colour, so you know, they stood out to me. So I picked these ones up. So yeah, these were $7.99 on sale. This week I had a few coupons working in my favour in terms of personalised coupons, which I didn't use last week, and so I could roll over. So that's something to bear in mind. Maybe you already used those last week or whatever, so just kind of keep track of everything. So this week we had a $2 off 1 ANY Schick disposable razors. I believe it excluded 1 or 2 count, although I'm pretty sure that you can't actually get many disposable razors which are 1 or 2 count, so that should be no problem trying to find one that's obviously a bigger pack size. And this was obviously from the new coupons that had come out in Smart Sauce this week. Obviously we've been without coupons for a long time, so this is great that we're starting to get the coupons coming back in. So this was from the Smart Sauce, the first of the first, like they all are this week. And yeah, that was a $2 coupon from Smart Sauce, so that went towards this, and obviously that brought our total down to $5.99. I then had a personalised coupon for $3 off any Schick disposable razor pack as well. Like I said, that was a CVS personalised coupon, so that worked to my favour. Maybe if you don't have a coupon like that, then maybe don't go for this deal. We are also getting $3 extra bucks back on buying any one disposable razor, so it's a joint sale price and we're getting 3 extra care bucks back. It just means we pay more out of pocket, but in total we're still bringing that you know, outstanding total down by the additional $3. And so our running total on this deal is $7.99. We're getting 3 extra care bucks back. When we take the $5 worth of coupons off our kind of I guess our running total, our out of pocket is going to be $2.99, and then we are going to get $3 back in extra care bucks. So for me, this makes it a 0.01 cent money maker. Okay, so the next deal I'm going to go over is something that I actually didn't expect to be able to kind of make into a good deal. In this case, it was quite a good deal to pick up, so I decided to go along personally and pick it up. I probably wouldn't recommend picking this up in many people's cases because you probably don't have the same personalised coupons that I had to use to my advantage. You may have them if you got the same CVS mail coupons that I did, but I received a bundle of CVS mail coupons to me this week, which were obviously CVS specific and personalised to me, and in that I had a $2 off any L'Oreal Advanced hair care. So that was a great coupon, which originally I didn't think that I would actually be able to use on anything, but I actually worked it to my advantage this week. So we had a deal on the L'Oreal Advanced hair care, and it was on select L'Oreal hair care. It didn't include the usual L'Oreal shampoo and conditioner that we can, you know, most of the time pick up in good CVS deals. This was on a little bit of a different product selection. This included more of the advanced L'Oreal range, and I also think it included a range called Ever, I believe. I could be getting that wrong. I'll put that below again as well, but it did have some other products that I believe was kind of a sub-brand of L'Oreal, so you can check those out as well. I'm not sure whether we're going to actually have any personalised coupons for that brand though, so I would probably go with the product pick that I've gone for because you're probably going to get the best deal. So if you did get that coupon, definitely bear this deal in mind. The product which caught my eye was the L'Oreal Total Repair 5 Restoring Shampoo and Conditioner. I had a little bit of a problem finding this at first, but because I thought it would be in a different kind of area because it was like more of the advanced hair treatments, but it was actually in between the usual size L'Oreal shampoos and conditioners, so just make sure that you do see this. Now I had to go for the bigger volume of it. You can tell these are much bigger than the usual L'Oreal conditioners, shampoos and conditioners. These are the 25.4 ounce, so 750ml, and I don't think there was any other varieties of the L'Oreal Advanced Total Repair 5, so I just went with these. It says these have got ceramide in them, and these are for damaged, overworked hair. This I just went for because it was the best deal for me. These were $7.49 each, and this was if you bought any two from the the product selection, you would get 2 extra care bucks back in return. So if you're going to buy 2 from the selection and the cheapest 2 were $7.49 each and you're only getting 2 extra care bucks back, that obviously, you know, it's obvious to anybody that that's not going to be a great deal unless you have a good amount of coupons and personalised coupons to make it a better deal. So in my case I could do so. So we also had a $4 off any 2 L'Oreal hair care, and that was from the Red Plum that we got this week as well. There was a lot of L'Oreal specific coupons which we got, but you can use that L'Oreal 4 off 2. That's going to obviously get you $2 off the shampoo and $2 off the conditioner. If you wanted to buy 2 shampoos or 2 conditioner, that's totally fine as well. You didn't have to buy one of each, just as long as they were obviously included in that product selection, and you could have bought something else instead, but like I said, these were the 2 cheapest. I also had that $2 mail coupon, so there we've got $6 off in coupons so far. We also had I'm not sure whether everyone got it, but I had a 3 off $15 CVS personalised coupon, so I could obviously use it on this because it was obviously hair care. These are shampoos and conditioners, and we were also receiving 2 extra care bucks back, so our running total for these 2 products was going to be $14.98. We were getting $2 extra care bucks back from these. Our running total, once we took the 4, the 2 and the $3 off, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so $9 worth of coupons. That's a lot of coupons, and a lot of you may not have all of those coupons, and that brings us down to a total of $5.98. Obviously we were getting those 2 extra care bucks back, so this was going to be $3.98 for both of them, or $1.99 each. I thought that was a great deal based on the fact that these are really big bottles. Like I said before, these are almost a litre bottles, 25.4 fluid ounces, so I think that's a great deal. Obviously we've got money makers on the other things that we picked up, so that can take a little bit more of that outstanding total as well. But yeah, I thought that was a great deal. Like I said before, and I've mentioned numerous times throughout this, you know, do this deal if it's beneficial to you, if the out of pocket is going to be as low as possible. Otherwise I wouldn't recommend doing this deal. Okay, so the next deal I'm going to be talking about is a deal that literally anybody could take part in this week. It was regarding the the soft soap. What? It was regarding the soft soap, and this was the 7.5 ounce hand soap. This comes up time and time again as an instant coupon offer. This one was for $1 off instant coupon, which was obviously going to print at the red box. And I think this only prints, I think instant coupons only do print at the red box. I don't think I've ever seen an instant coupon actually in my app, which is sometimes where you can see them before. So this $1 off coupon was great because this was on sale this week for $1.88. We weren't getting any extra care books back, so this was a running total of obviously $1.88. $1 off was making our out of pocket 88 cents and our total 88 cents as well. I went for this one. This was the Soothing Aloe Vera, but there was so many different types in my store, and I've never actually seen such a large selection of soft soap before. They're usually either all completely wiped out from the store, like the shelves have completely been demolished of them, because this is obviously a really popular deal, or they just only have a couple available in the other stores that I've been to. But I think this store had like the whole like brand varieties. So yeah, this was a little bit difficult for me to make a decision on which one I wanted. I kept putting them in my basket and then thinking, oh no, I actually want the other one, so I put it back. Obviously this is going to come up time and time again, so you're probably going to be able to make a little collection in your stockpile of these. So yeah, in the end I went for the Soothing Aloe Vera, and yeah, really simple deal, and I hope you all managed to pick this up this week. Okay, so we're coming to the end of the deals almost, but the next one I have to show you is the Colgate Total deal. Colgate Total this week was on sale for $2.99, a bit like the Crest deal that I just mentioned a moment ago. The Colgate Max 6 ounce was also available in this offer, as was the 2-in-1 4.6 ounce. If you picked up the Colgate Total, it was any variety, which was 4 to 4.2 ounces. I picked up the Colgate Total Daily Repair option. Obviously, you know by now that I'm actually quite fond of picking this particular variety up, and that's because we've been couponless for a few weeks, and the only way to pick up our good Colgate toothpaste deals for the past couple of weeks has been using the 75% off higher value coupon from the Colgate.com website. That was a 75% off coupon, I just mentioned that, but the this week we got our smart sauces, and I thought there was maybe going to be a nice high value Colgate toothpaste coupon, but there wasn't. There was just a 50% off any Colgate toothpaste 3 ounces or larger. So the 75% one that was available on Colgate.com was still available. It was still a higher value coupon, so I thought, you know, we may as well still use that. It's still available to us. So I did try and pick up the Daily Repair variety. I've said in the past that this sometimes isn't available in all stores, and so, you know, you do have to pick and choose. Obviously there's only going to be a 25% difference whether you use that coupon that's online, that's digital and you can print off, or whether you use the Smart Sauce 50-cent one that is now available, you know, in the past week's Smart Sauce that has just come out. Obviously do try and get the best deal, so if you can find Daily Repair, I would say go for the Daily Repair and print the coupon off the Colgate website, but you know, it's whatever kind of suits you best. So these were on sale, like I said, for $2.99. We weren't getting any extra books from this deal, but like I said there, we did have that 75% off coupon which I was able to use, or the 50% depending on which you were, you know, able to pick up. And I also had a $1.50 Colgate coupon. I don't think everybody got this from the red box. Obviously this was a personalised CVS coupon. I don't think everyone got it, but I did, so I was able to use it on this particular deal. So that took another $1.50 off, so my out of pocket was 74 cents, and so was my total. So even though it's not the best toothpaste deal we've ever picked up, it's still, you know, I guess it's not a free toothpaste deal, and I always say that toothpaste is one of those things that I will never pay money for, but this obviously worked within my deal, which I will explain at the end, and it was just another item which I was getting for a cheaper amount and still kind of staying within the budget that I set myself for this week. So yeah, I decided to pick this. The next deal that I'm going to talk about is one that I actually added to my shopping list right at the very end of before I kind of exported it and submitted it to YouTube, uploaded it should I say, and that's because this has been an unadvertised deal this week at CVS, and one which was kind of hiding. CVS does this sometimes stores will yellow tag it, and it will only be yellow tagged in the store. It won't be available to be found out in any other way. So you won't find it on the weekly ad that you get, you won't find it online on the weekly ads, you know, personalised section, and so, you know, it's kind of just down to maybe people finding it, scanning it at the red box, or buying it anyway through the cashier, and then on the receipt they'll be like, oh, I got a $1.50 coupon, extra care book from getting this deal, so oh, it must have been part of a deal. And then that will obviously get advertised online on these kind of you know, widespread coupon sites, and it will become become a known deal. So I did find out about this one a little bit last minute, but I really wanted to put it on the shopping list so you could be made aware of it as well. This is on the Crest Pro Health. Now this is the super small mouthwash that's almost sample size, like it's really mini but it's not. This is the 8.4 fluid ounce or 250ml variety. Now we also have a coupon available this week. I did just mention we were getting $1.50 on this in extra care bucks back, but this was also on sale for $3.49. We also had a coupon in P&G this week. This was for $1.50 off 237ml or 8 fluid ounce mouthwash from the Crest Pro Health brand. That's a really high value coupon, obviously, to use on something like this, because when it is on sale for such a low price, which is $3.49, and it's, you know, a $1.50 coupon, which is obviously almost half the price of the product, that's great. You know, like I said, we were also getting that $1.50 extra care book back. So its running total is $3.49. We're getting $1.50 back in extra care bucks. We've got that $1.50 coupon that we can use, making this $1.99 out of pocket, and then taking that $1.50 off in extra care bucks, we're making this a 0.49 cent total. So 49 cents for something that, you know, used to be $3.49. I think that's a good deal. Yes, it is a small, you know, like a smaller size of mouthwash. Usually we're used to kind of getting really gigantic sizes, or at least normal sizes. I mean, if you compare it to the Colgate Total Repair, which we pick up quite frequently, it's kind of, I guess it doesn't look that much smaller, but it is. In real life it is quite significantly smaller. Obviously this is 500ml, so this is almost, well, it's double the size of this. So, you know, I guess decide whether you want to pick that one up or not, but this one is only 49 cents, so I would say, you know, go for it if it is within your budget. Okay, the very last deal I want to go over concerns the Suave hair care deal this week. Now, I did have a little bit of an issue with this, which I'm going to come to at the end. The extra care books didn't print out for me, but like I said, we'll get to that at the end. So I picked up the Suave Professionals, or the Suave Gold shampoos this week. I picked up 5, and the reason why I did that is because these were part of a deal. I believe Tresemme was also included, and there was a few other kind of hair care brands that were included in this deal. Suave was one of them, and it was a spend $15 get 5 extra care bucks back offer. Suave was also on sale this week, 2 for $6, or if you bought one, they would be $3.49, so they wouldn't be $3, they would be $3.49 if you just bought them on their own. So a spend 15 get 5. To be able to meet that $15 threshold, I would have had to buy 5 of these Suave Professional shampoos or conditioners. I went for all shampoos, but you can mix and match or whatever you want to do. There's a lot of varieties, so these ones, just for kind of you know, just to highlight, these were, or this particular one was a Biotin Infusion Strengthening Shampoo, and this one was the Sea Mineral Infusion Moisturising Body Shampoo. I picked up all different shampoos, so they're all different. I'm not going to go through them all, but there's a lot of variety in the Suave Professionals range, so definitely check that out. So we had to buy 5 to meet that spend 15 get 5 extra care book deal, and that is because we would get 2 for $6, so 4 for $12, and then to make up that remaining difference between $12 and $15, well, there's no point in buying another 2, because that's going to bump us all the way up to spending $18. So that's, you know, there's no need to do that. However, if we just bought one Suave in addition, then that would be $3.49, because like I said before, it was either 2 for $6 or it was one on their own for $3.49. So $12 plus an additional $3.49 to pick up, you know, an additional bottle would make us have a total of $15.49, which is obviously just a tinsy-wincy bit over the $15, and so that was a great way to go about this deal. There was also a lot of Suave coupons in the Red Plum, I believe, this week. Let me see. Yes, it was in the Red Plum. So we could use 4 of these coupons in this deal. Now, yes, we did buy 5, but obviously, you know, there is a 4 coupon limit per transaction, and so we could only use 4 coupons in this deal. They were $1 coupons this week, so that's $4 off that $15.49 running total that we did have. And I believe, yes, I am pretty sure, in the Red Plum this week we had 2 coupons adjacent to each other that were both the same. They were both $1 off any Gold Professionals hair care, so you could actually get 2 of those coupons from the same Red Plum. I think at first I was a bit confused. I'm like, oh, is this like a duplicate? Is this definitely a duplicate, or is this different slight wording that I'm not picking out, you know, not kind of I'm not catching on to, but no, they are completely the same coupons, so you can get 2 coupons from 1 red plum instead of needing 4 red plums to get 4 coupons, if that makes any sense. I also had a $2 off $8 Suave hair care purchase, and that was a personalised coupon which I had from last week, which I couldn't find any deals to use on then, so that was a great opportunity to use that particular personalised coupon. And I also had another 3 off $15 kind of hair care, shampoos, conditioners, hair treatments coupon, which was another CVS personalised coupon, obviously. Now, I obviously mentioned prior that I did use one of those 3 off 15 coupons for the L'Oreal Advanced Hair Care. That's totally fine to use 2 of those transaction coupons, as long as you kind of equate to using that transaction or carrying out that transaction twice. And what I mean by that, because that sounds really confusing, is it obviously this particular deal equated to spending the $15, 3 off 15, and then I obviously spent $14.98 on the L'Oreal. Now $14.98 falls within the 98% rule, so that's totally fine. We've essentially bought $30 worth of hair care products, so we've got $6 off, and both of obviously those coupons are 3 off 15, so if we've spent $30 and we have 2 coupons available to us, then we're going to get $6 off a $30 purchase of hair care. So we've just split this into 2 deals. I hope that makes sense. I'll try and kind of make it a little bit easier to understand in the description. I'll put it out a little bit more step by step, I guess. But yeah, that's totally fine to do. I had a coupon from last week, 3 off 15, which I didn't use, and I had another 3 off 15 that came to me in the app, which I sent to card, so they were totally acceptable to use on both purchases. And that's a little bit of one of those things that comes down to kind of personal opinion on these things, but it definitely states in the CVS coupon policy that when you do use a transaction coupon like that, you just need to make sure that it is eligible, and you know, you can't use 2, 3 or 15 necessarily just buying like one deal. You would have to double the deal and spend 30 to get 6 off. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, let's move on. And so $15.49 was our running total for all of these. Our extra care bucks back to us was $5. The out of pocket when we take all of those coupons off was $6.49, and our total was $1.49 once that 5 extra care bucks came off, which made each of these Suaves only 29 cents each, which is a bargain. Obviously these are usually, I believe, like $4.49 when they're not on sale, so 29 cents each is fantastic. So I have 5 of those. If you can pick up that deal, great. Again, it's another one of those deals where you really do have to have the coupons available to you in terms of the CVS personalised coupons to make this a worthwhile deal, but definitely check it out if you do possibly have those coupons, or you may have different coupons which may work out in a similar way. So let's move on to the summary, and we'll kind of get down to the totals of this transaction, how many extra care bucks we got back, and all that sort of thing. So let's move on. Okay, so let's get started with the summary. So this week I obviously selected the deals that would be best for me from the shopping list, but I did want to include a lot of information in the shopping list that I put up yesterday, just to make sure that you were aware that even though the calculations at the end were accumulating everything together in the same transaction, there was going to be some stipulations that you would have to abide by, like the Crest coupons, obviously, you know, restricted limit, and if you use both deals together, incorporate them both into the same transaction, and just deals that didn't make sense if you didn't have a really high value percentage off coupon, because otherwise we just didn't have the coupons available to us or the extra care bucks coming back that would make it worthwhile. So yeah, do check that video out. Obviously these were the products that I picked which were most beneficial to me. So this week my my running total was $53.79, and that's the calculation that's come from my own personal calculations. Obviously that's without tax, so you do need to bear in mind that it's going to be a little bit more on the actual receipt with tax, but there isn't like the running total, I guess, that's added up on the receipt. I can't remember what it was from the top of my head when I looked on the electronic pad at CVS, so I do apologise about that, but it was around about $53.79. Now this particular week, again, I didn't receive any transaction coupons. I got a really nice run of really great transaction coupons, and then I kind of like haven't got them for a while. So because I have had a surplus of extra care bucks, I have just been using kind of the surplus that I do have to kind of use as like a 10 off 40 coupon. I've got around, I think I had about $40 worth of coupons this week to use, not coupons, extra care bucks. I had $34 worth of extra care bucks from last week. I had a $5 beauty bucks $5 kind of extra care book, and I also had a $1 which was sent to me in the post or the mail, and that was my, I guess, my 2% worth of my quarterly spend from the fall, so that added up to $40. I kind of gave myself the same budget that I did, I think it was last week or the week before, where I said, you know, I'm going to kind of get rid of $10 worth of those extra care books because I don't need $40 of extra care books every week. So, you know, as long as I've still got around $30 remaining at the end, that's totally fine for me. That doesn't worry me. So yeah, I kind of just went ahead with that kind of idea, and you know, that idea, and that kind of made it worthwhile, and I didn't really need a transaction coupon, although I would love to receive those kind of in the coming weeks. I did check my email again on today because it's Thursday, and I thought, oh, maybe, you know, I'll get one this week, but I haven't received one again, so maybe I'll get lucky in my app on the Saturday when the personalised coupons transfer over, or maybe at the red box. Let's cross our fingers. So this week, like I said, my running total was around $53.79. Extra care books coming back to me this week was $12.25, and we also had the 25-cent rebate coming from checkout 51, and that was for the Snickers crisper bar. So my out of pocket was around $19.54, and when we took those $12.25 worth of extra care books off, my my total came to $7.04. Now obviously that $7.04 was extra care books. You know, that didn't mean that I spent $7.04 in real cash. Like I said, I was trying to get rid of $10 worth of extra care books. I didn't. I got rid of $7.04 worth of extra care books. I think I only spent about, I think it was like 63 cents out of pocket. Let me see. I've got my receipt here so we can double check. It was like 52 cents. So yeah, it was a great run. I think I've got probably, I should have about 32, 33 extra care books, you know, left to use for next week, which is perfectly fine. And we're still in like the 30 range, so that's no problem. And like I said, I mentioned a few times that I'm going to be doing kind of a video that's completely to do with how I use my extra care books and why I don't roll my extra care books in the same week and that sort of thing, and how to start off your extra care book stash if you're just starting to coupon at CVS to make it the most financially beneficial for you. So yeah, that will be coming to you soon. The other thing I just want to mention is the Suave deal. For some reason I received every other extra care book from every other deal, but I didn't receive the $5 from the Suave deal, which I did, which was the spend $15 get $5 extra care books. Obviously I met the threshold of the $15, spent $15.49, but for some reason the $5 extra care book didn't print. Definitely should have printed, and I've contacted customer services, so hopefully that should kind of be reimbursed on my account, and that should be no problem. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of let you know about that. It may have just been my transaction, but if that has happened to you, please double check your receipt and make sure that you either got it, and if you didn't, just contact customer services, because it's definitely something that you should have received. So I hope this has been interesting to you again. This is a little bit late again, I'm really sorry about it. I am going to try and shift my schedule so that I try and get these up really early in the week so you can make the most of them. But as I said, there's a few deals here that maybe, you know, don't stand out as much at first on the weekly ad, but maybe you've got the personalised coupons available to you to make them into a great deal. So yeah, I hope these have been of use to you. Again, I'm just going to kind of shout out to the winners, Nancy Hickman and Buzzard5454 from the giveaway. Please reach out to me if you can and double check the reply that I've made to your comments to get in touch with me. And yeah, I hope to talk to you soon in my next video. I'm obviously hoping to get this one up later tonight, which may be Friday morning, and then I'll get an additional video up for you tomorrow as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you enjoyed my next videos, and I will see you soon. Bye!